Outdoor spaces should be accessible for every body and mind. Shelterwood Collective is a 900-acre community forest and retreat center led by Black, Indigenous, queer, and disabled land stewards and cultural changemakers. We're based on unceded territories of the Kashaya Band of Pomo Indians.
What makes Shelterwood revolutionary in my mind is this is the first land project of this scale that I'm aware of that is grounding in universal design and disability justice praxis from the beginning.
We believe we can survive climate catastrophe if we work with disabled communities. This spring, we unveiled our first fully accessible cabin, the Stacey Park Milbern Dream Studio. We're upgrading our campus to be accessible because we believe that when disabled people are given the chance to connect with healing land, they find healing themselves and help our climate justice movement deepen and expand. Now we need your financial support to make it possible for folks to get here and move safely around our campus.
This cabin is the culmination of so much hard work and planning and dreaming. I have never had a space that was intentionally designed with me in mind. This is actually the first time. This cabin and the functionality of it and its positioning kind of right in the heart of the residential spaces at Shelterwood, it is a counter narrative to what we've often heard in conservation spaces, that disabled bodies are incompatible with any type of natural environment, and that's a lie. This cabin represents the truth, which is that we belong here. I mean, what we're about at Shelterwood is healing land and people together. We're leaving nobody behind. The first time I drove up here, I think like a lot of people, I felt like I was getting lost and feeling frankly like this is the point in the movie when Black people turn around. Like, we do not with this. I had been so tense on the drive up here, both because of a sense of feeling lost, but also because the roads are so bad. I drive a modified vehicle where the floor is actually dropped in my vehicle. So you feel every bump, every tree root, every dip. The roads are treacherous. I didn't know if me or my car would make it. This cabin is just the beginning. Our goal is to build an accessible retreat center that is universally designed and to have more accessible dwellings and meeting spaces at Shelterwood. But the reality is we need accessible paths of travel around the forest campus where our meeting spaces, lodging, and retreat center will be. Those roads have to be fish-friendly, honoring the ecosystem, and accessible to people. We are not separated from forest. We are not separated from land. We are moving together. It's both what does the land need and what do the people who tend the land and who belong here also need.
Now is a time for deep care. Shelterwood's dream has always been to provide shelter and sanctuary for frontline communities and organizers. Help us improve our critical infrastructure so that our disabled kin can get to Shelterwood safely and move with us together.